Hello and welcome to A Brit Reacts to Bollywood. I would like to say hello, namaste, assalamu alaikum and sat sri akal ji to all of my friends in India and around the world. Today, thanks to the very kind suggestions and feedback of all my lovely friends on this channel and subscribers, I will be looking at another film with Queen Katrina Kaif, and this is Baar Baar Dekho, and the song is KALA CHASHMA. I've been looking at a collection of the BBC Asian Network 100 Greatest films, songs, and also your feedback, and it's been such an amazing eclectic mix of cultural influences and star power and talent and creativity, and I never cease to be amazed by the beauty of Indian film that I keep learning about every particular episode. And this one, I'm sure, will be no exception. Now, Baar Baar Dekho is really interesting because it's, again, inspired by and interacting with Hollywood creativity. And it's inspired by Click, which stars Adam Sandler and Kate Beckinsale. This is only about 4 years old, and it's a science fiction romance film which was directed by Nitya Mehra, and it stars Sidharth, Malhotra and Queen Katrina Kaif. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. The plot is really interesting. It's about a marriage. And so many of these great films, no matter how flashy or how advanced or technological they are, they're often about the basics of human relationships. And it's about the choices we make and the responsibilities we have within a marriage, within a relationship. And this particular relationship has the sci-fi aspect of the male character, played by Malhotra, wakes up periodically at later stages of his life and his marriage with the wonderful Katrina, and realizes that he has wasted and damaged his relationship to the point where they become divorced, and he realizes how unhappy he is. So it's about his attempts to come back to the beginnings of their relationship and to save their marriage. It's a really interesting sci-fi concept, and about the choices we make and the mistakes we make and the regrets we have. So I really appreciate this. It's a very high grossing film in Hindi, and I can just feel, I love the poster, and you can really sense the chemistry there, and the production quality looks incredible. So let's take a look at this song. Again, I don't know where this is in the film, but let's see how much of the film it communicates and the relationship it gives a sense of. Very playful. Wow. So maybe this is the opening titles. Queen Katrina. A real mix of clothing, cultural influences here. Wow. This is top production values. Huge chorus. Wow. Yeah, I can see how commercially popular this must be. Oh! She is amazing. If I'm honest, she dominates this. She has an incredible singing voice. There's some great comedy shots here as well of people partying. So much colour. Seriously. And that's just like that is just like the trailer. But to me that looks like it's also the opening credits. That's a very powerful opening sequence, and I can imagine any trailer or commercial of that in Indian cinemas or on TV would blow people away and pull them right into watching this film. That was very joyful, and it felt like a wedding or like a family celebration, and I suppose that's what the vibe is. I'd be really interested to hear from my friends and audience whether this is like an opening sequence or something to kind of set the scene. It's a really interesting. The production values are just sky high, better than some Hollywood and British film you see. Actually, Katrina evidently has huge charisma on screen and star power, and I felt like she dominated that. Incredible dancing, incredible energy and presence on stage, and also through the camera, and also the singing. It's a much more playful energy than I imagined for what is a moral story, you know, of taking responsibility for the things you love and most value in life in this plot. And I'm so intrigued by how they set that balance of energy and tone for a film like this. It's a much more playful tone than I could have imagined for it. So I'm very impressed. I will say that. I mean, Bollywood and Mumbai evidently have, at this point in its history, like an incredible level of professionalism and energy and creativity. And it's just so interesting to compare this to the previous decades, particularly the work I've seen from the 40s and 50s and 60s. It's such an interesting evolution, and you could see a real internationalism and globalized energy and vibe to it, and a huge confidence actually on the world stage of Indian filmmaking. Great. This is great. Next week, I think I may look at one of the earlier films again, to ground myself in the traditions of Indian cinema. and to really keep a balance and learn more about that relationship between the past and the present, and maybe even the future. I always appreciate your feedback, your comments, your suggestions, and your love. I'm so thankful for all of you who have subscribed and given me more feedback, and long may it continue. Much love to you all, many thanks, and I hope to see you again soon.